We've all been taught the importance of kindness and generosity, but what if I told you there's a dark side to being too kind? Have you ever wondered if excessive generosity could put your own well-being at risk? Today, prepare to be astonished as we unveil 8 surprising consequences of being overly kind. And make sure to watch this video till the end, because that's not all. We'll also share 4 Stoic strategies to help you prevent others from taking advantage of your kindness. Without further ado, let's move on to Number 1. You will have unrealistic expectations of people. Picture this: you're someone who gives your all, always there to lend a helping hand. It's a noble act, but it can lead to unintended consequences. You see, when we're overly generous, we might subconsciously expect others to reciprocate in the same way. It's not uncommon to think, I've done so much for them, surely they'll do the same for me when I need it. It's a natural human tendency. Number 2. Attracting people. These are individuals who seem to show up in your life only when they need something from you. This phenomenon is not only real but can have a profound impact on your social circle and well-being. You see, when you practice excessive generosity, you might unintentionally become a magnet for people who are primarily interested in what you can provide for them. But people are those who often start sentences with phrases like, "But, can you do this for me?" or, "But, I need your help with something." They are quick to turn to you when they have a need or a problem, but they may not be equally available when you need assistance. When you give excessively without setting boundaries, you create an expectation that you're always available to help. Over time, people may start taking your generosity for granted, assuming that you're there to address their needs, no matter what. As someone who genuinely cares about helping others, it can be emotionally taxing to realize that some individuals only reach out when they need something. You might begin to question the authenticity of your friendships and feel used or undervalued. Number 3. Trampled priorities. We're constantly encouraged to give and be kind. We often forget the importance of taking care of ourselves. Stoic wisdom reminds us that self-care is not selfish, it's a fundamental factor in achieving overall well-being. Imagine this scenario. You spend most of your time helping others, whether it's assisting friends with their problems or dedicating your energy to various charitable causes. While this may seem noble, there comes a point when it can become overwhelming. When you're always putting others' needs before your own, you might experience feelings of exhaustion, frustration, and even anger. The truth is, before you can provide comfort to others, you need to ensure that you are content, pampered, and well taken care of yourself. It's like the advice to put on your oxygen mask first before assisting others on an airplane. You come first, then you can help others effectively. Number 4. Being seen as weak. When you're always ready to lend a helping hand without setting clear boundaries, people may perceive you as someone who can be easily taken advantage of. It's like giving someone a blank check to access your time, resources, and energy. This constant availability without limits can unintentionally project an image of weakness. Number 5. People's expectations. When you give too much, too often, people may come to rely on your constant assistance. Imagine if you're always the one who steps in to help, taking on not only your responsibilities but also theirs. Over time, people can begin to take this for granted. They might think, why worry about my own responsibilities when I have someone who will handle everything for me? So, the lesson here is that excessive generosity can lead to others relying on you excessively, which may not be healthy for either party. Practicing moderation ensures you don't become an enabler and allows you to maintain a more balanced, fulfilling life. Number 6. Falling into addiction. Imagine this scenario: you've been generously helping others for some time. Whether it's financial assistance, emotional support, or any form of aid, you've been there consistently. However, over time, the need to give more becomes a habit. Just like any other habit, when we do it excessively, it tends to escalate. Your brain gets used to the feeling of fulfillment that comes from helping, and soon, you might find yourself giving more than you initially intended. The need to give more begins to grow. You start feeling like you must give more and more to maintain that sense of fulfillment. It's as if you're chasing a high, much like addiction. This growing need can manifest in various ways. You might find yourself offering financial support even when it strains your own resources. You may spend excessive amounts of time helping others, neglecting your own priorities, or even becoming emotionally drained. Number 7. Raising suspicions. So, why does excessive kindness sometimes lead to raised eyebrows instead of admiration? The truth is, genuinely kind people can be a rare find in this world. Therefore, when you consistently demonstrate extraordinary kindness, it can trigger skepticism in others. People may begin to wonder about your hidden intentions, even if there aren't any. It's a paradox. You aim to be genuinely kind and selfless, yet the world may respond with suspicion. This doesn't mean you should stop being kind, but it's crucial to understand that such reactions can occur. Number 8. Struggling to say no. The struggle to say no often stems from a genuine desire to assist and a fear of disappointing or letting down those who rely on your generosity. It's common to worry that declining a request might lead to strained relationships or negative perceptions. However, the consequences of constantly saying yes can be detrimental. It can lead to physical and emotional exhaustion, as well as resentment building up over time. This internal conflict between wanting to help and needing to set boundaries can create significant stress. Learning to say no doesn't mean you stop helping others altogether. It means you become more discerning in your choices, ensuring that your generosity is intentional and balanced. You give from a place of strength rather than obligation. But how do you prevent people from using you? These strategies are rooted in Stoic wisdom and can help you find that essential balance. Number 1. Listening to your feelings. This is a crucial step in maintaining a healthy balance in your generosity. First and foremost, it's essential to understand that our feelings serve as valuable messengers. They communicate with us, telling us how certain situations and actions make us feel. When it comes to excessive generosity, your feelings can be your early warning system. Pay close attention to how you feel when you help others. Does it make you feel genuinely fulfilled and content, or do you start to feel overwhelmed, drained of energy, angry, or used? It's essential to recognize that your giving should come from a place of authenticity and not as a means to gain recognition or approval. Secondly, it's important to recognize the significance of what we call me time. In our busy lives, we often prioritize the needs of others, whether it's family, friends, or colleagues. But to maintain your well-being, it's crucial to understand that taking time for yourself is not selfish, it's necessary. Consider what activities recharge you and bring you joy. It could be something as simple as reading a book, going for a walk, practicing yoga, drawing, or even enjoying a favorite cup of tea. The key is to identify activities that resonate with you personally and make you feel rejuvenated. Just as you wouldn't cancel an important appointment with a friend, treat your self-care time with the same level of commitment. Whether it's a daily practice or a weekly ritual, setting aside this time is non-negotiable. By doing so, you ensure that you have moments to relax, recharge, and focus on your own well-being. And lastly, identify energy vampires. Energy vampires are people who, intentionally or unintentionally, drain your emotional and mental energy, often without offering anything positive in return. These could be friends, acquaintances, or even family members. To protect your well-being, it's essential to recognize the signs of an energy vampire. They might monopolize your conversations with their problems, rarely showing interest in your feelings or concerns. They may always have a crisis, creating a constant emotional roller coaster. Once you identify an energy vampire in your life, it's crucial to set boundaries. Remember, it's not selfish to protect your emotional energy. You can politely limit your interactions with them or steer conversations towards more positive topics. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, offer support, and contribute positively to your life. Choosing your circle wisely can help you maintain your emotional balance. If this video has helped you, made you think, or if you've learned something, please give it a thumbs up so that more people can benefit from it. Your likes play a crucial role in helping us reach a wider audience. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment with your thoughts, and share it with your friends and family.